So now we're going to see how else we can make recommendations to our clients. So we're going to go back to My Clients. I will select the client that I want to work with, and I will select John Smith. It'll bring me to his page. Right now there's nothing to review, so that's great. You get a break. I can view the lifestyle recommendations that I have made for John Smith specifically. Okay, right now I only have one. It says avoid drugs and excessive alcohol. If I go down to this fast action button here on the right hand side, I can either create a new one. So this is exactly the same layout as you saw in the template, the protocol template, pardon me. So I can go to sleep and I can say get to bed before 10 p.m. I can give an explanation and I can save it. Okay. And so now that's added to John Smith's lifestyle recommendations. What I can also do is I can go back to the fast action button in the right hand corner. I can say my recommendations and select curated recommendations. Now these are the ones that are already provided for you. So I can go through the list and I can add them to my favorites, or I can just share them with John Smith. Okay, so if I say dry skin brush daily before he showers or before showering, so I would click this share button. I would select John Smith. I would confirm it, and now it is updated into his list of lifestyle recommendations. You see? Now it's on that same page. Moving on, we can also create a protocol for John Smith. So we can either go to create protocol down here in the right hand corner by clicking on the fast action button and start over like what we did with the protocol template. So we can create a name, support, so we can call it adrenal support. We can say the focus is reducing stress. We can give a more detailed description. We can say the start date. We can say it's going to last for 60 days. And again, we can add our protocol disclaimer if we choose to do so. Okay, so we're going to save that as a draft. And then we can build from there, just as we did with the protocol template. Okay. If we go back, we will see a list of John Smith's protocols. Right now, they're only in draft form. So when we made, initially when we made the protocol template, we shared it with John Smith because we were going to modify it for him. And then we saved it as a draft. So that's why we see it written as draft here. I can go in and further edit that, make any modifications that I want to make. And when I'm ready to share it with him, I will go to save and I will press save and publish. Okay? Saving and publishing means that he will now have access to this protocol. Once it is created, it cannot be deleted. It is in his permanent record. You can still modify it, and I'll explain how to do that later. But this copy will always exist, okay? So I'm going to say publish it. So now we see that one protocol has been published, and there's one that's still a draft.